My name is Felicia Black, and I was diagnosed with triple-negative stage 3 breast cancer at the age of 39. I have a strong history of breast cancer. It was my mother, my aunt, my sister, my cousin, and myself all had breast cancer. I found my lump myself taking a shower, and I thought, okay, maybe I strained a muscle and it'll go away, but it didn't. Then I decided to call a doctor and get an appointment to find out for sure what was really going on.
With Mrs. Black's family history, we needed to pay attention to what the inherited factors were. That meant for her identifying the gene that was involved.
So I took the genetic testing and we talked about what would I like to do. When I found out the testing was positive, I just said, okay, my mind is made up, just remove both breasts. I'm going through with the chemo, I'm going through with the radiation. I said, because I have my son, he's only 3. I want to see him become a grown man, so I'm going to take every measure that I have to protect myself.
So she saw a surgeon, she saw a medical oncologist, myself, a radiation oncologist, and a plastic surgeon, all at Barnes-Jewish West County Hospital through the Siteman Cancer Center. It's easy to get to. We're right off of Highway 270, very close to Highway 64. You can park right outside and just walk straight in. The conveniences of West County made a big difference for her. It's close to her home, close to her work, and those conveniences make a difference when you have to have a lot of visits.
I was able to see all of my doctors at West County. I did all my treatment at West County. It was a blessing that West County is right here and it's close to my home.
One very big concern for Mrs. Black was the impact of the diagnosis on her son. Her son was 3 or 4 at the time, and she was trying to deal with a new breast cancer diagnosis and treatment. How is she going to be able to manage that? How is she going to be able to take care of him? Would she be there for him in the future? So those are weighty concerns, things that a lot of young women with breast cancer worry about.
My son, Cato, he's 8 now, but he was only 3 then. So I had to bring him with me a lot, and they would just sit him up and play with him. He didn't know that I actually had breast cancer, but he did know that he had to come see mommy in the hospital a lot. So whenever something happened, he would always be like, you okay? Are you hurting? He even made me laugh one time because when I went through the chemo and I didn't have no hair, and my husband has a shaved head, so he would come and he would grab both our heads and he would just put them together, and it used to be just so funny to me, but I'm glad that helped him out. It didn't scare him off. He just took it in, whatever I was going through, and he just was a good little kid.
Mrs. Black has done very, very well. She has an excellent prognosis. It's been 5 years now. There's been no sign of cancer. She is healthy, enjoying life, working, taking care of her family.
I just love the Siteman Center. I love West County, and I try to anybody that comes up with something, I be telling them, well, go to Barnes. I have nothing but good memories, and I think that's why I stress so hard to people if something is going on with them to come to West County, because they are fantastic. It's not going to be a doctor-patient relationship. They're going to treat you like family, and they're going to make sure that you're all right.